Thank you for coming to the stream. The stream will start in 5 minutes, so stay tuned.
Realest cuz we got the realest buzz. Our pattern's been set from day, that's why gal are feeling us. Deepest crush, man I make gal weak and stuff. Nobody can flex round here, our setting is deep enough. Telling that man's on phone, telling that man's got corn. On this thing from dusk till dawn. Love life looking like porn. Poor yak for the G's I mourn. Same breath still having flashbacks, so running down man like Jason Bourne. Touch my body so limb got torn. So many gal just want get dig. Drive that pussy like stick. Man make gal wanna fling off wig. Been this way before man got big. Vision on deck. Heard man I saying I'm next. Telling man I'm now. Vision never not been loud. Realest cuz we got the realest buzz. Our pattern's been set from day, that's why gal are feeling us. Deepest crush, man I make gal weak and stuff. Nobody can flex round here, our setting is deep enough. Realest cuz we got the realest buzz. Our pattern's been set from day, that's why gal are feeling us. Deepest crush, man I make gal weak and stuff. Nobody can flex round here, our setting is deep enough. Realest cuz we got the realest buzz. Our pattern's been set from day, that's why gal are feeling us. Deepest crush, man I make gal weak and stuff. Nobody can flex round here, our setting is deep enough. Realest cuz we got the realest buzz. Our pattern's been set from day, that's why gal are feeling us. Deepest crush, man I make gal weak and stuff. Nobody can flex round here, our setting is deep enough.
MIC Nami Wams. Yeah. You can achieve anything. Yeah. Stepped in the village, had stuff looking like Itachi when he came to pillage. I came on a Negro scrimmage. Chat back to I know Yiddish. I got a presence you can't diminish. Too many man with a cat that's Minish. Proud Nigerian, I'm not finished. Stepped out the castle, I was looking like a dark-skinned Dio with a vampiric image. No clothes, I trim my digits. It's blackula, spectacular. I've got a nigger spirit. I'm that kind of a can't be finished. The gram scene, young co free of limits. Set out the tomb, it's MIC, the Negro man, so I got the wickedest tunes. I've got no time for coons, I came by myself when I had no goons. I'm like, I get your granddad soon. 2 T plus up, my name was Zoom. Simple like ice cream, killer with a boom. I stepped in the gym, had stuff flying like Mewtwo. That's a telekinesis ting. You'll get 3 stuck out of the ring. If you stay there, you're right wing. Melee reference, call me Ace Box, the last of the kings of the final god. Ask my center bros, that's a mortal Zod. I stepped in the station, that's revenge for slavery. Cause I made the scare Caucasians, my team of the West generation. Hot like a liver to Novas, pirates can't bend to a nation. Right with a sword on Mustang, left them burning conflagration. I stepped in the dojo, my hair was blonde. Call me the Italian Jojo, see this? White man called me a monkey, exposed his brain like Mojo Jojo. Sip of a racist human adobo. Tell they hop out into a dojo, you could never map me on your solo. Cut them off if there's a qualm. Cut them off like Guts' arm. Cut them off like saying tails. I was on the microphone saying tails. Cut them off like Zuko's hair. Cut them off, they can't be spared. Cut them off like Samurai Jack. Cut them off, they can't come back. Cut them off like Anakin's hand. Cut them off, can't let them land. Cut them off umbilical cord. Cut them off with a master sword. Cut them off like Kaiji's ear. Cut them off, I've got no fear. Cut them off like Buster Dreads. I can't trust them, they are the feds. That guy looks like foreskin. His try sound like smoking. He thinks he's Richard Dawkins, but he just needs to talking. That guy looks like a cockroach. It must be crack that he does smoke. It's MIC, not Sanji. But when I cook, I'm on smoke. That guy looks like the undead. He's taking way too much care. Paintings leave him unread. Is this young man inbred? That guy looks like Usopp, but he thinks he's grew up. I was banging out J-pop before the show was screw up. That guy looks like Tom Nook, but he thinks he's a crook. These kids think they can rap, cause they wrote one good hook. That guy needs a face wipe, he needs to wipe his face twice. Why does he look dusty? Get that prick out my sight. That guy looks like skid marks, or like Nigel Farage. He can never cuss me, his head shape is a par. That guy looks like Chunk, or like Goonies Chunk. And he really stunk, toxic waste he must have drunk. Thinking you're Vegeta, more like a poor man's Bardock. Niggas were snakes, Arbok, niggas were wet, Carlock. You're talking air, Tenzin, your decline is pending. I'm like the One Piece manga, I don't see myself ending. If I ever falter, I bounce back like Gear 4. I'll adapt, then morph. I'm a Nephilim, not a dwarf. I can't do any more than this.
Who the fuck? 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 Who the fuck let the menace in the park? Who the fuck gave him the location? Keeping up a far free on probation. Who the fuck let this nigga on the wing? Doing push-ups and he's going gym. If he gets to a scrap, it's not a thing. Like who the fuck? Who the fuck? Who the fuck? Let this girl come and meet the man then. Now she's bossing for the gang then. You wouldn't even think she got a husband. One of the reasons I can't trust him.
Hello! Welcome to my stream. My name is Stephanie. You can call me Steph. I'm a cinematographer, videographer, editor, but I can't. Well, I can kinda draw. Hope you had a lovely Sunday. Hope you have a lovely weekend. If you didn't, then I hope it gets better for you. Yes, you right there watching. As always, I'm gonna start off with a motivational video and then we'll get into the stream. Let me check if anybody is here. Ooh, wrong button. My bad. Hey, Carlinha! Go check out Carla's channel. It's Music Alexa. She is a singer, actor, pretty beautiful lady. Go and follow her. Thank you. Thank you. I pressed the wrong transition because I already pressed it to start off the stream. Then I pressed it again to change transitions. This is my tune. After this tune, we'll watch the motivational video I have for you guys watching. I saw that girl like Hamana thought she was a bit on me. So I typed it with ease. Follow her, tagged her in a few memes. Lolo, she's at the buzz now. So that girl like, whoa.
I just had to backtrack and take off the shades, tantalizing darling chocolate babes. I was like, walk on, she was like, hey.
The zero is unspoken.
Pull up my jeans and fix up my face, ain't got a chimp, hope she don't expect waves. Never mind, car, I'll be ghost the next day. All these girls wanna be my babe, when they get a young Nando's go on a date. But I'm not free, it's just my lunch break from studio, car, I'm here all day. We saying, can you sing, do the hook and I'll spray match. Made in heaven, some guys will say, but mixed business and pleasure, no way for me to dust and then you to bust, then getting blacklisted. Can't show up in any place now, that's so long in no type of way. So I'm not messing, I don't play no games, I'm not effing about, I'm here to stay. Almost got lost in the soul, saw the big back and the Ebony's babes. Finding a man and it blew me away, she could tell I was hooked by the look on my face. I saw that girl like Hamana, thought she was a bit of me. I wanted more like Oliver, so I trapped it with ease. Now on the gram she's a follower, tagged her in a few memes. Creating on Oliver.
She went the buzz and the beast.
Saw that girl like whoa. I just had to backtrack and take off the chase, tantalizing, darling, chocolate babes. I was like, walk on, she was like, hey. I saw that girl like, whoa. Had to pull up my jeans and fix up my face. Ain't got a gym, hope she don't expect.
Are you home yet?
I'll be ghost the next day. My lord, this wife,
Like bath time, Sandra season.
See when you ain't got a warrant. Curly head ones are my weakness. One chat take man forgot it, like say I would stay scheming. But it's not that. I had the next one. Big breast, big back, yeah, all of them features. Telling me she wants a chocolate like Easter's. A virgin cut, so there's no third wheeling. She loved the ride, then I loved her. You know the feeling, overly pleasing. Off pack quick, she went into the teasing. One round quick, tell you gotta be leaving. Open the window and not for the steaming. Quick jump out, yeah, that's a get leaving. Hear what I'm saying right now, best believe it. I saw that girl like humming, I thought she was a bit of me. I wanted more like
Oliver, so watch out, say it with ease.
Now on the gram, she's a follower, tagged her in a few memes. Waiting on Oliver, show her the birds and the bees. I saw that girl like, whoa. I just had to backtrack and take off the shades, tantalizing, darling, chocolate babes. I was like, what? She was like, hey. I saw that girl like, whoa. Had to pull up my jeans and fix up my face. Ain't got a trim, hope she don't expect waves. Never mind, car, I'll be ghost the next day.
Whoop-diddy-doo. My lips are so dry. You walking? Okay. Well, be aware of your surroundings, please. I know you are. Right, let's go with the motivational video. Oh, that's my chin as well! Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. It's 3 in the morning. Late night scrolling. Oh. I thought you said late night calling, my bad. She a model. But yeah, anyway. We'll play it after the after the video. I love that tune. You like it, and different places. Alicia and Toya, cause you know I want you to focus on me. Focus on me. I know you see your energy, so focus on me, yeah. Make you believe it. Ha, ha, ha. Ha, ha, ha. Right, who should I play? Okay, I wish I knew this 20 years ago. This is the biggest secret to success. Hopefully it will give us some juicy goodness to be motivated. If not, I'm suing. It keeps buffering. Why? This is no drop frames. Strange. I don't know. YouTube's being weird. Okay. Okay.
So, I'm being
Nobody
asked
asked
this a lot
Gary.
recently.
I don't know if his name's actually Gary, but nobody asked.
You know, I think that you can pick up from talking to me that I'm not on a different level, okay? These are pretty simple, basic tools. And so nobody out there is listening to him and saying, God darn, he's just using words and he's just so much smarter than me, so I'm not gonna become worth $5 billion. That book is bullshit, okay? He's just naturally smarter than me. I think you can see that I'm no smarter than anybody else in this room. I just use certain little basic tools to be successful every day. Take the word no out of your vocabulary. Worry about your customer, no spare customers. Use the 95-5 rule. Separate yourself from everybody else. Be the bull at whatever you do, and on and on and on. You can be the bull at any position you're doing, and it's just telling yourself, I'm gonna do this better than anybody else. I don't care what the job is.
Exactly.
I don't care what you do.
Exactly.
You be the bull at what you do.
Exactly.
Well, you just gotta
shit.
keep punching and just take care of your business, and you just realize until they come and shut you down or lock the doors or you can't get product or whatever, until you can't make a payroll. You'd be surprised what you can take, though. And you just keep punching and punching, and believe it or not, times, get good. And it goes back to what I once again preach. When times are really bad, we forget they're ever going to be good again. And when times are really good, we forget they're going to be bad again. I don't fear anything, but I worry about everything. And the day you stop worrying in good times, the paddle will get your behind. And so as great as things are in life, I know you're only a few steps or a few incidents away from something bad happening. You can never forget it. I'm taking the next steps right now to get to the next level. Because that's my sport. Let's go play pickup basketball. Let's go to the office and play business. And that's what I do every day. I go to the office and play business.
I got some
You
guava
gotta know
juice.
what you know and what you don't know. And I knew that I understood business. Now, don't ask me to, go win an Emmy. I took guitar lessons for 4 years, and I still struggle playing a guitar. I can't draw a stick person very good, but I knew that I understood business. So I know what I know, and I know how to do due diligence on a deal. I don't worry about making a bad deal because I feel like that's what I know.
So the secret to becoming a millionaire is right under
Nobody
everyone's nose. Now, when you
Bruh.
I think you know if you know business or not. And people ask me, should I go get my MBA? And you know what I usually tell them? You know if you need to go get your MBA. If you don't have it inside of you and you understand economics
I tried
and
a different
finance
latency to see
and
if
operations of business, then you need to go
would be
get it.
better
I knew
than
that I
the one I
didn't
normally
need it. It was just a God-given gift.
So
You've got
that's
to
why I
know
like
your
it.
God-given gifts, and everybody has it. Everybody in this room has it right here. So do what you know was your God-given gift and find a way to use that as your path.
How could you monopolize?
You know if people know what
on
they're
your
doing.
gifts.
But it's my job to make sure and bring everybody up to another level. And I think that's probably one of the greatest compliments I've ever gotten, is that I'll take somebody good and make them better.
Is that a conscious process for you? Like, what are you doing? Is it just kicking people in the ass, inspiring them,
All
leading
the
by
above.
example?
All the above. I think I do. You always know where you stand with me. I have all my top VPs probably have been with me an average of 25 years. My two assistants have been with me 27 and 26 years. And everybody will tell you that is the hardest son of a bitch in the world to work for, but I would never work for anybody else.
What would you have to see in them to think it's worth the risk?
I think one of the best things that I ever did was I will look at somebody's resume and I can say, you know what? You've never been with the right company, and that's why you haven't excelled, and that's why you're in here today. And so many people choose the wrong company to go to work for. And I look at people all the time, and I look at your resume and say, why did you go to work for this company? I knew they were screwed up when you went to work for them, okay? And so some people just are not good at choosing the right company, and also the person interviewing makes promises that never happen. And I think that's one of the biggest mistakes that people make, is choosing the wrong company to go to work for. Do they really have good liquidity? Are they going to be in business? Are they an acquisition target where all of a sudden that they are and you're going to get bought and probably laid off? Everything do they have a product that is going to be around for a long time? So everything from liquidity to product, acquisition target, growth, of where are you going to go? Everybody should always ask themselves if they want to grow, and they just don't want to just whatever, is say, where can I be in 5 years? If I can't be at this position in 5 years, then this isn't a good career path for me. Even today, it's all about, somebody said, why are you so successful? Because I sell. And even when you go out and you raise billions of dollars in debt and you're meeting with debt holders, you're still selling yourself. That's what it's all about. You're not just selling the deal. When I was public for 18 years, okay, and you're selling equity, I did 5 follow-on offerings, the most a restaurant company ever did when I was public. And you are selling yourself, and you know your numbers, you know your business, and you make yourself that you know more than everybody else, even if you don't. Let's do it another way. Let's go back to 10 years old. I walked around with my business, my briefcase, full of business. There was no business in it, but I wanted to be a business guy, but you really didn't know what it was. By junior high, I was buying candy and reselling it at school. By high school, I was already trading on the stock market. That's just, hey, doing whatever it took to make money. I always wanted to make money. I always had money, even when I was a kid, because I always worked whatever job I could find, whether it was mowing somebody's yard or washing cars or selling lemonade to the construction workers. It was just always about making money. So at 21, I sold vitamins. I started building homes, building shopping centers.
21,
by the time
21.
I was 26, I built my first hotel. By the time I was 25, I told myself I'll have my first jet at 35, and I did.
What has driving got to do with presenting? If you are a business owner and you recognize that it makes sense,
you tend to know more about
Nobody
any deal,
asked
anything going on in your
Sean.
company than anybody else.
don't know if his
I want to
name's
know
Sean.
how
But
do
nobody
you
asked.
master it to that level?
Well, I mean, I can't get into some details that people know that I don't know, but if you walk into my
Go
office
with the
for a meeting, I don't care what
slowness.
department you're in, I will pick apart whatever you have, and you better know your numbers when you walk in there with a spreadsheet, or you better have your ads right if you're the marketing person walking in. But you also, you know if people know what they're doing, but it's my job to make sure and bring everybody up to another level. And I think that's probably one of the greatest compliments I've ever gotten, is that I'll take somebody good and make them better. Know your numbers. No matter what business you're looking at, always know your numbers. Number 2, realize that we're not successful if that consumer does not come to us, whether they're eating in your restaurants, whether they're playing
No,
in
but
your
how you
casino,
doing, Glock?
and whether, if you don't have a good product on that basketball court, the fans are
How
not going
you
to come and buy those
doing?
tickets.
Thank
The
you for
sponsors aren't going
joining
to come,
me.
and therefore you're not going to have the money to pay for those good players next year. You're not going to be able to pay Russell Westbrook and James Harden each $40 million a year. You've got to always remember, we're only as good as us taking care of that consumer. One of the things I teach everybody, and especially my kids, don't assume anything. People think if somebody walks in and gives you an answer, that it's the right answer. And even when I tell somebody to do something, I don't assume they went and did it. I'll ask them a week later, did you do that I asked you to do? Because that was really important to me. Oh my gosh, I didn't do that. And I think that's the biggest mistake people make, is don't assume that everything's running right. Don't assume anything. You can go to work every day and separate yourself from anybody else. And it's no different than the sound guy on this set. If you pick up, you know what, this sound guy is really, really good, and he's worried about this and he's worried about that, then all of a sudden you tell somebody, you need a good sound guy this, and then they end up on this person because of a recommendation. All of a sudden, this guy's known as the best sound guy in LA because he's paying attention, or she's paying attention to details that the other sound people don't. No, you know what, I hear an ambulance out there, let's cut it. You know, just the little bitty things. And I just think that it's easy to separate yourself from anybody else, no matter what your position is. If you go to work for a company and you don't go up the corporate ladder, it's your fault, it's nobody else.
Thank you for watching this video with me. What did you think of it? I know you just got here, go up, so. What did you think of it, Carla? If you're still here, I'm not sure if you're here because I know you're headed home, so I'd rather you focus on the road than focus on me. But I really liked it. It's really insightful, you know, very motivational. I think that a lot of what he said is true.
And with me,
It's like a lot of people work with people for years because the environment that they have is a good environment. Okay, not everybody, because I'm in a job and I'm not happy, but like I feel like development and like and change, like change is always happening, but I feel like development should be a given. Like if you're developing your skills, if you're finding a way to develop I don't know, your mind, your knowledge of things, like I feel like that's a good thing to have. Like change is inevitable. For me, I want to grow as a person or in what I'm doing. So like, you know, cinematography, videography, and I feel like it's important because one, it gives you something to aim for, like it gives you purpose, which is what drives people, you know, purpose drives you, you know. And like I feel like also if you're in a good environment, you would want to work harder than anyone else, and you'd want to learn more than anyone else, and you want to progress more than anyone else. I know some people like me, even if it's an okay work environment, I still want to do 100%, even though I shouldn't, because it doesn't pay 150%. But I want to put in that 150% that I do for someone else into my own dreams, my own pieces of work, my own projects, you know, put on my own thing, like take the time to do that so I can grow, so what I'm doing can expand, and like just be happy doing it as well. Like even if it's stress and I'm not happy, at least I'm trying to do something I want to do, like what I love to do, what I love, even if it's stress and everything's going wrong. And like in terms of my problem solving skills, I feel like I'm quite good with those. You know, after having a mental breakdown, I'm like, wipe the tears, I'm good. No, I'm joking. I'm very prepared. Like I like to plan. I know like some situations you have to do on the go, but I like to plan like overall what I want to film, just so I have a vision of it in my head. I mean, on the go, to be fair, I have a vision of it in my head, but like it's much nicer when I know what I want. And things change, like don't get me wrong, things change, but at least for the most part, like it's solid, you know. But yeah, I'm doing a project with Carlina. Go follow her up at Carla Alexa on YouTube. Watch her videos. Trying to get her to 4,000 watch hours, which I know that we could do. I know that she could do. Yeah, so I'm doing a video with her. Fingers crossed we're gonna get, no, not even fingers crossed we're gonna get everything done. We are gonna get everything done. I have like, I think 6 tasks to do. I have it written down in my notepad. I met up with her not too long ago at a coffee shop. It was so cute. We spent like a good few hours there talking about the logistics and like how we're gonna get it done and what we need to do, and you know what we need for the shoot, and like, you know, try to visualize it and share like how it's gonna pan out and stuff. There's a few things I need to get, well, not a few things, like one thing I need to buy for it. And yeah, so I'm excited. Like, we're just talking, and I'll be rambling as always, and like we'll be talking about it, and it's like so exciting. And like on Monday we're gonna meet up after I finish work, so I'm excited. I'm excited. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm gonna play another video based on creatives that I want to watch. I think it's by this channel called Creative Minds. I got two channels. I got Creative Mind and I got Friends and Family, Family and Friends YouTube channel. So there's two of them that I like to watch when it comes to like creative inspiration, like, you know, where I am in life. Hey, Outlaw! Hello. What are you using your personal account? What's good? C to the L to the EON. That Outlaw in the chat, no need to pretend. Hope to see you in the stream again soon. Hope to catch up as well. Hope your day was swell. Oh my gosh. Ring the alarm, yo, ring the bell. I see you. Yeah, crazy. See if I can I mean, I can't change that. That's your account. That's a different account. Oh my gosh, that's funny. But now, how are you doing? How is your Sunday? You bitch. Are we good? Am I good? Am I good? Am I back? Am I back? Am I back? Hey, let's go. I'm on the recommended. All good though? That's good. I'm glad. But no, I was just watching a motivational video about like the key to success, and like basically he was talking about the mindset you have to have, and like when people eventually work for you in your business, how you treat people is like how you obviously keep people. So like, even if you have to work really hard, if you treat someone, you know, with respect and love, and, you know, then they'll work harder than anybody, you know, like. And I get that, you know, because if you're in a work environment, you're just like, oh, I have to do this just for the money, like, not because you actually love what you're doing. And also, you was talking about development, like you always want to progress, like you always want to excel, and you know, you want to grow as a person, or like hone your skills or learn new things. Because I feel like people, when you learn new things, it stimulates your mind. And if you're not learning new things and you're just doing the same thing over and over and over again, it's like mind numbing to the point where like you feel like a robot in it. So it's like, you know, don't want to feel like a robot. I want to learn new things. Like, you're making bare money, you know, people are out here making bare money and not paying workers, you know, good money. And like, it's like, if I'm not gaining any experience, like new knowledge, if the money is shit, like why the fuck am I here? Like, but I digress. I'm gonna watch I think it's Creative Minds that I need to watch. Either it's one of the, I think it's Creative Minds. But do you get what I mean? Like, So I kind of get where he's coming from. Like, I kind of get him. I'm not a CEO like him, but as a worker of society, you know, I feel like I get it. Let's see. Okay, so it is Creative Minds. So Creative Minds is an education and inspiration channel for artists, and they do really good, he does really good videos and really good research. There's one on how to stop procrastinating for good. I was thinking to watch that. It features Little Sims, like Andre 3000, like Virgil. So I'm gonna put that on because I wanted to watch that for the longest, but you know, you gotta work. So, but I had a good day today. I was helping Dundee and stuff, and then I went to meet my best friend to talk about filming, and yeah, so I hope everyone had a good day today. For real, like, it's Sunday. Sunday's a blessed day, you know, restart for the week. So but yeah, it's a really good video. Made me think.
When you get the set, you save a lot of money. So let me tell you 3 reasons why these are so amazing. First off, this is the
try to jot down ideas and lyrics. None of that excited me. It kind of felt like I'm trying to do a thing.
We all know those special days, the ones where it just seems to
But
come
yeah,
naturally.
appreciate you for dropping
Maybe you
in.
just got over that savage breakup and you're about ready for your heart to open up. Or you slept 10 hours and the coffee you had is hitting just right. Whatever it is, on those good days, you slip easily into that creative flow state, and the idea of time and external pressures fade a long way into the background. But yeah, if you're anything like me, those good days, they don't come every day. And some days, when you feel stuck or the inspiration just isn't coming, that's what this video is about.
The fear in the process lies around the fact that you don't know whether you're going to be able to do it at that particular moment or not. So I got very used to overriding that and having to be ready to work however I felt.
If I could sum up the reason for procrastination in my own work, it's not that I feel lazy or unmotivated or stuck without any possible routes to go down. In fact, I think it's something like the direct opposite to that. For me, that feeling of procrastination is more like the overwhelm of too much possibility. On those good days then, those inspired days, it's not that my mind's open to all the different routes that I could go down, but more that there's a clear, limited path in terms of what I'm trying to execute. In their book on Inside the Box Creative Thinking, Boyd and Goldenberg argue that powerful creative thinking doesn't come from sitting around and waiting for that moment of inspiration to strike, but by looking deeply at the material or ideas that we already have, and using a systematic approach to rearrange these components and play with them to create something new.
I hope it's not too stressful, and
So the secret to becoming a millionaire is right under everyone's nose.
Thank you.
Now, when you figure it out, you'll kick yourself because it's so glaring.
you know what? Yeah,
obvious.
I share that video
really
all the
doing this
time.
on-
Like nearly every streamer I share that video. I'm so happy with it, for real. But yeah, I hope time goes quickly. I hope it's not too stressful, and yeah, have a nice time at work. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you about how the den went, but you gotta go, so I'll ask another time. You know what? I'll play it for you now.
Yeah, you don't know. CLE, XCV. Yeah, 2000 and Outlaw.
Big daydreamer. Lost my mind, and my thoughts get deeper. I am the crown keeper. Stepped in the room like I couldn't look cleaner. I get the packs in no FIFA. Can't see me like you can't see Cena.
I don't care if your galley like creeper. Might be mean, but the streets are meaner. Sometimes I smoke too much reefer. Other times,
man, I gotta put that down. Man, I gotta take a little breather.
After a break,
My lungs get cleaner. Don't like me, I don't like you either.
Don't come around here, no bad man vibe.
Big man, changing the demeanor. Spin an MC like a silent procedure. See, not rapper, cause I'm better than better. I'm a high street tapper.
That's how I look so fly, can't jack my swagger. Man, I get jacks at will, and I get jacked like hammer. Back to the manor. Man, I got love for the ends, got love for my family and friends.
And I got love for the DJ when I get a wheel up again. And I get a wheel up again. That day was so hard. Where are you? Did I send you the? I don't know if you're still here, but did I send you the full set or no? Everyone knows that I keep it 100. Everyone knows that I'm 10 out of 10. Been a bad man from birth, and you better know my thing from way back when. Outlaw energy, can't get ahead of me. Honey and lemon, ball like David Beckham. What do you reckon? Bad man from Man 7. Richard Pryor, see no evil. Cost of living is killing my people. Facts. Facts. Cost of living is killing my people. Raiding legal. Pussy. Outlaw. Mad rapper. Let's go. Mad MC Grime. Doing big things. Him and Scar, SKA-RR. Been through mental, physical war. Like, come on. Scar. Stop it. You're playing about out here. Still here? I'm so dead. I thought you left, Loki. But still. Scar and Outlaw on business. Stephie on business. Stephie on business. You get me? But yeah, so go check it out. I mean, I share it all the time. Like, even when it first came out, I was sharing it. I was like, oh, have you seen the music video? Have you seen Outlaw? He's got something. Or like, I introduce people like, oh, have you heard my friend Outlaw? Like, he's got a song. Like, you should actually like listen to the MC. But yeah, I see you doing bits. I'm happy for you. I mean, I didn't really do a reaction. I just played it and I sang along. I didn't react to it. It doesn't count as a reaction. I wouldn't count it as a reaction, to be honest. You should message people though. Be like, hey, can you react to my song? I need to know what you think. Da 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 blah blah. But yeah, right. Let me go back to the. Let me go back to the other video. Got me gassed. Gonna be hard for me to sleep. Actually, no, that's a lie. I'm one of those people that go to bed easy. Like, I just shut my eyes and I'm out like a light. Even if I drink some Sprite, I'm out like a light. Toasty! Yeah, go. Go. Be free, Outlaw. Thank you so much for dropping in, though. Toasty! I didn't react. I just played the tune. And I was rapping to it. Like, I didn't react to the video. It's not like I paused it and I was like, did you hear say this? I just said cost of living is killing our people, for real. It's killing everybody. But yeah, I hope you had a nice weekend, Toasty. Your W streams. Alright, let's get back to the video. Alright, let's get back to the video. Hold on. I need to copy the link. But no, what have you been up to this Sunday? Happy Sunday, Toasty.
My name is Scott Harrison.
Just listen.
This is my wife, my son, and my one on the way.
Oh, it's okay. I'm glad that you're home, Colleen.
Try to jot down.
Everyone go watch Carla's videos, okay? Go watch them. Watch all of them. All, I think 300 of them. I think it's that much. Go watch them. I told my mom about the lunch break thing, then I got this. It's okay. I'm just glad you're home, like I said. Playing COD, to be honest. Okay. You getting dubs? You getting some wins? Some dubby dub dubs? Describe dub dubs? W reaction? Stop it, go up. I just seen that. It's not a reaction. Of course, yeah. Okay. I see you. Shoot those guns for Drake. Now shoot those guns for me. I'm so sorry I said that. Ew. Sorry, let's watch this from the beginning because I actually want to watch.
Try to jot down ideas and lyrics. None of that excited me. It kind of felt like I'm trying to do a thing.
We all know those special days. The ones where it just seems to come naturally. Maybe you've just got over that savage breakup and you're about ready for your heart to open up. Or you slept 10 hours and the coffee you had is hitting just right. Whatever it is, on those good days, you slip easily into that creative flow state. And the idea of time and external pressures fade a long way into the background. But yeah, if you're anything like me, those good days, they don't come every day. And some days, when you feel stuck or the inspiration just isn't coming, that's what this video is about.
The fear in the process lies around the fact that you don't know whether you're going to be able to do it at that particular moment or not. So I got very used to overriding that and having to be ready to work however I felt.
If I could sum up the reason for procrastination in my own work, it's not that I feel lazy or unmotivated or stuck without any possible routes to go down. In fact, I think it's something like the direct opposite to that. For me, that feeling of procrastination is more like the overwhelm of too much possibility. On those good days then, those inspired days, it's not that my mind's open to all the different routes I could go down.
Ideas and I become overwhelmed because I'm like, where do I start?
In terms of what I'm trying to execute. In their book on Inside the Box Creative Thinking,
like, where do I
Boyd
start?
and Goldenberg argue that powerful creative thinking doesn't come from sitting around and waiting for that moment of inspiration to strike, but by looking deeply at the material or ideas that we already have and using a systematic approach to rearrange these components and play with them to create something new.
Of course. We love a good advert. We love a good addy. Okay.
And this is actually an Air Max 90 that's turned inside out that got jammed back into it. And I was like, stop. No one do anything else. It's done. That shoe exists because we were just like cutting around and making this, cutting around and making this, cut and making this.
So I wanted to start with the artistic form of hip-hop sampling, or sampling culture in general, because it sits quite close to home with how I build these videos, and is a great example of how, by using the inside-the-box creative thinking approach, we can constrain and limit the idea space around our work and avoid that overwhelm and procrastination. In Dan Charnas's book on Jay Dilla, Time, the writer gives us details on Dilla's monk-like creative approach to his process. Every day, no matter how late Jay stayed up, he rose at 7 a.m. From 7 to 9 a.m, he swept, wiped, and dusted every inch of his studio whilst listening to music. He didn't just skip through the records, needle dropping for interesting parts. He listened to entire songs, listened and listened. His vigilance was almost always rewarded by an element deep within the track. The key thing here
I was gonna share onto
procrastination
myself,
is that Dylan never
nice,
has to sit in front of that blank page or hover over the NPC as that metronome ticks over expectantly.
I go to the page when I already have a thought or a sentence or a note that I want to make. So it's very quickly not blank. It could be a line of dialogue or it could be something I overheard. And I'll revise it even if I'm not intending to do anything with it. I want it to be as good as it can.
The symbol of the blank page sits at the heart of ideas and myths around creative block and procrastination. And it's the overwhelming amount of possibilities that that blank page puts in front of us that we're going to focus on hemming down when we meet procrastination in our own work.
But I think it's important not to be precious. That's what this whole thing is. Like Nike, another dream project for me, and I was like, I have to hit this out of the park. But I was only interested in restraining myself and only editing it 3%.
When we're sitting in that moment of procrastination, we can ask ourselves that simple question: what constraint and limitation can we look to apply to get that engine of creative inspiration started? Now, there's endless examples we could discuss of this in popular culture, but in order to give you something solid to take away here, I thought it might be more useful to demonstrate using one of my own projects. In terms of music creation, I can be quite all over the place in regards to my process, and the open possibility of different pathways to go down has led to many experiments in style and form over the years, but nothing that has really felt cohesive in the way that I'm looking for. So the basic approach to the new planning method that I'm trying to employ here is this idea of building a plan based on the things that we're not going to do, as opposed to looking at all the possibilities of things that we could do.
I've always wanted to write a play because a play seems like the ultimate form of minimalism. Every aspect, every element in a play, the characters, the settings, the time, everything is so limited, and you have to do so much with such limited stuff.
So we're going to be looking at 3 different prompts that I've built in terms of limitations and constraints for my project. And all these prompts, along with another one that I'm developing at the moment, are going to be put into this week's newsletter if you fancy using them in your own work, or just taking a look at how I'm approaching this plan because you think it might be useful for you. So prompt number 1 is about limiting what I want from the project. And instead of thinking about the lofty goals of creating a polished piece of final work that represents everything that I've learned and wanted to communicate through music in the past 15 years, I just wanted to give myself a chance and propose something simple instead. The outcome of this project being constrained to just trying to overcome the creative block itself and gather some momentum to push forward in the future if I want to. Just coming up with that limitation for the aim and outcome of this project. Already I felt some pressure lift off my shoulders in terms of how good ideas needed to be to move forward with them, or what I was asking myself to pluck out the air here.
When inspiration comes, what I do is, yes, I lay it down, but I don't say, oh, how genius I am, I have it today. I actually said, okay, that's a good first idea. Always when I'm adding something, I'm visiting and revisiting. So in a way, I like to work in layers and layers. Little things here and there is what I think I enjoy more, by the way. That is like the eternal shaping of something.
The second limitation and constraint that I want to introduce here is one that I hope will be useful to a lot of artists out there. And that's the idea of taking a project that we're procrastinating on or struggling to move forward with and making a limitation around the tools that we use to complete that project.
think other times I've been very much like, oh, let's try to produce the album as well. But sometimes I might be introvert. I was so into like, no, I need to focus on the one thing I know I can do with my eyes closed and in my
I
sleep.
love
and
Lil
that's
Sim.
hone in on that and really trust the process.
I ain't heard her in a
This
while, but I know
limitation
she's
could be
doing bits
around
like
the painting
tours
materials you use, illustration methods, or the DAW you operate in to produce your music. But for me, it was about limiting the instruments. At the moment in my journey with that, I actually have a bit more songwriting dexterity when working on the piano. But by extracting the piano as a possible tool, I recognise that I can close down thousands of possible creative decisions that I might have to make around completing this project. By only using the guitar
How was your
as the
5
instrument,
Nights
then,
at Freddy's
I'm going to be
stream?
able to focus my energy and time on the lyric writing, which I see as the heart of this project and what I want to do with it. Like a graffiti artist organising their tag around recognisability and speed, or a rapper who switches over to the flute in order to remove the imposition of his analytic mind and focus his project around feeling. When we make a clear decision and build a limitation around what our true project goals are, we can recognise where we should focus our resources and understand those areas that can be stripped back and simplified.
Bruh. No one cares about your mobile game.
But you decided to show Paris in black and white. When was that decision made?
I made it right away because the movie, we didn't have enough money to make the movie look good in color. If any DP would have come to me when I was working on this project and say, okay, so what are the magentas that you want? Or what is the Pantone for that scene? I was like, go for yourself, you know. I'm focusing on something that's way more interesting than that, and that was the subject. So
I'm good, thank
that's
you.
what black and white does, and it's cheaper.
Okay, the final limitation that I
How
wanted
was
to
your
look at is just a
stream?
basic one of limiting the time that I spend on the project. Now, obviously, there's a lot you can do in terms of playing with that limitation around time and how we work. At this early development stage in the project, I didn't want to be too strict with time
I was
limitations
outside.
myself, but instead I just wanted to consciously try to build a bit of loose time
Plus,
around
when
a
I
few
checked
other
it,
activities and try to pick
you
up
would
the guitar
already-
every
you'd
now and
already
then
ended the
instead of looking at
stream.
my phone. I'd like to have the songs playable by next
So
spring.
it wasn't
so after
there
Christmas, I
anymore.
might
It
start to
said
bring in a
video
bit more
unavailable.
focus around some certain time constraints in terms of hitting those goals. I'm going to link a podcast in the free newsletter from this week that looked at some useful ideas, I think, around constraining our creative process to certain small chunks of time in the day in order to get us moving forward with more focus and energy. And yeah, as I said above, please do feel free to follow the link to the newsletter if you want to see this plan written out or copy and paste the prompts for yourself. Okay, I'm going to leave that there now, but before I go, I wanted to put that sentiment in here again, that as artists, the idea of procrastination can
this
come along
Rubicon
with a
guava
lot of
juice
guilt
is so
sometimes.
nice.
And just to mention here that we don't have to
Sponsored
accept
by-
those ideas around our laziness or unmotivation. In the age that we're living in, it's really easy to feel inspired in one moment and then kind of overwhelmed and hopeless in the next. So yeah, when you feel yourself in that moment, remember you do always have the power to limit possibilities and bring those projects in front of you more easily into hand in a way that makes you feel empowered again. So with all that said, an invite as always to let me know if anything that I've said has resonated with your own thoughts or different approaches that you might use yourself when you hit that wall of procrastination. I'm going to link some more relevant videos as we play out here. Thanks to the growing community of Patreons who are supporting this. And yeah, good luck with whatever you're working with at the moment, and see you next time.
We used to be best buddies. Now we're not. I hope you enjoyed the video. I feel like he resonated a bit with me in the sense of I don't procrastinate because I have like zero ideas. I procrastinate because I have a lot of ideas, and it's like, how am I gonna do all of these ideas in the time that I have? It's like, I want to do all of them. It's like, how can I do all of them? And then also like, how am I gonna go about doing them? Like, what do I need to do? What are the steps? And then like, how am I gonna get the resources? It's like, for each video, you know? And it's like, then I want to collaborate with someone for a video, and it's like, how do I get that person to collaborate with me? Like what do I need to do? Like, do I need to email them? Do I, you know, just rock up in person? Like, if they have something going on, just be like, hey, I'm Steph, and I really enjoy your work, like, and I want to collab. I was hoping to collab one day. Here's my work, you know, just shove the phone in the face. Shove my phone in their face. Look, this is what I've done. You know? I don't know. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video and have taken something from it. It is very helpful, but you know, also not at the same time. Like, I resonate, but you know, I feel like, oh my gosh, today I ran for the bus, yeah, and I was fucking out of breath so bad. Fucking hell. Okay, damn. What was I saying? Yeah, so I was running for the bus today. I missed two buses on my way to film something, and I missed 2 buses on my way to see Carla. The first 2 buses, I was running for one bus and I missed it because I was topping up my Oyster card and my guy was taking too long. Busman was taking too long. Then I was like, let me run to the other bus stop. So I ran to the other bus stop and I was about to miss it, but luckily the driver was so nice and he fucking let me on the bus, and I was out of breath and I didn't have any water or juice or anything to like quench my thirst because, you know, I didn't expect to run for the bus today. Then on the way back, when I was going to see Carla, I missed 2 buses. Then I had to wait 7 minutes, 5 minutes? I was like, bleh. By the way, you should be proud of yourself every day, but especially today. You did filming, had a video idea, meeting, and now streaming. Thank you. Thank you so much, Carla. Thank you so much, Colina, for real. That just makes me feel happy because I'm just like, yeah. I felt very productive today. Like, you know, one of these. And I will continue to be productive because I have shit to do before we have to film on Sunday. I need to find that list. I think it's in my bag. It's in my bag, the notepad. And it was a lovely day. Like, I had a good Sunday. Like, it was a very good Sunday. No. Too chocolatey. No. Oh, it's dark chocolate. It's like 70% cacao. I'm gonna give that to my mum. My mum loves dark chocolate. I love dark chocolate people, just not dark chocolate. Chocolate. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I felt very productive. I choose me. Like, like I was helping film this young man. His name is Dandy. He's a DJ, and he's got his spin video out, and I filmed this. Okay. He added it. Thank you so much, Dandy. And I was so happy when this came out because it was such a sick set, and like I was so happy when I captured it. Like there was this guy, he was dancing. Where is it? And I think I filmed it. It was funny. It might not have been here, to be fair. But this set was so good. Like all the MCs came together and like were rapping, and like DJs was there, Grand Mixer. I didn't really know. I knew who Grand Mixer was, but not Tutor. But like Outlaw, who's in my chat just now, he was rapping. But yeah, you got Mayday and Stretch from Birmingham. You got Craze. Craze is sick. I think he's from North London. You got Squints, do you know? Yeah, this part is amazing. This clear, beautiful footage right here. But yeah, thank you, Carla. You remind me how much I done today. I appreciate you so much. That's why you're my best friend. For real.
Shocked if he's scared of heights, the place I'm on, you can't reach with a kite. My flow sharp as a knife. Complex bars like legal advice. Your flows are simple like 5 times 5. I'll beat up the puss, but it's got 9 lives. Arrogant, unapologetic, unimpressed and uninspired. They hear a lot of big hype for this little liar.
That was hard. This beat is hard. Like this mix here, like it made me wanna like it's so good.
Keep it real, no false pretense. Keep it a pound, that's 100 pence. I'm outfield, you're sitting on the bench, so I don't know why you think we're the best. Don't let yes men get into your head. Don't let the skeptics get into your bed.
But yeah, I hope to film more like with Dandy and stuff, because look, you can see me in here. You can see me on the left there, like.
Solo haggle, just do war and grab a battle. Ain't got minerals, not in your jeans. What type of jeans? DNA jeans. No more denim, yeah. Billy Ray Cyrus.
And I know enough, man, I got pros like stuff with up 20 in the head like a football manager. 22 now.
Look at that tune!
Man, know better, don't wanna do better. How you gonna know better and not do better? See a bad way you tease them low cool, but you ain't bad on your ones, no fella. You know Al Capone, a good fella, you never be good, them but would know better.
I like it, I like it.
Them man, they love chat about, but them man, they love chat about. Free Palestine, free Gaza. Yeah, Billy Ray.
This is Mayday here.
Ain't got minerals, nothing your jeans. Whatever jeans, DNA jeans. No more denim, yeah. Billy Ray Cyrus, soldier. Doing my thing every day and I do it all day till the day is over. Man, I don't care if you're young or older. You'll get bun like bread in a toaster. I don't care if you're drunk or sober. You'll get a Morgan Spike.
But yeah, it was a good evening, to be fair. It was cold as shit though. It was cold as a bitch. He don't like you. Like, it was freezing. Oh my days. But yeah, if you haven't already, go check out my channel, even though you're on it right now, but go check out my channel. Subscribe. Subscribe. If you want to learn Portuguese, subscribe to Carla's Alexa PT. PT stands for Portuguese. What was I gonna do? I forgot what I was gonna do. My brain just went whoop, nothing. My brain just went empty. Oh my gosh, my brain. What was I doing? I don't even have a spaced out command on YouTube, I don't think.
Shaping Grime.
Shaping Grime by Jack.
Double M, Eminem.
Go check out Shaping Grime, subscribe. They're on 40. Yeah. Come on.
Hey. You know how we move, everything's under control. Just cool. Just relax, safe.
But yeah, it was so good to film.
Them guy, don't know about them guy there. Them guy, you're minute in and out with them guy.
I color graded it, filmed it.
Don't you act like you're not like having anything, man's not like. Don't you act like you're not like having anything, man's not like.
Millsy's on the DJ. Manga Saint Helen, the MC. Jack. Face of Shaping Grime too.
Talk up the things then, I ain't gonna lose no sleep for too long.
Look at him.
Everyone's so
look at him.
Nobody did. I ain't got a time through the
corner. Big up on the decks, flipping mad stuff. Big up me, sat in the corner. Big up Stephanie on the camera. Everyone's socials are in the
I wasn't even prepared for this. I knew that he was gonna do outro, but I wasn't ready.
probably at the end of the video and all that.
But at least I got it in focus. Like but yeah, it was such a good set. Everyone's so fucking talented. Like, everyone's so breezy. It's insane. Mango Saint Helen. He's got a tour out right now. Everything is under control with what is it? More night.
I don't buy these eyes have been sold. Don't watch the it's all governed. All of this is under control. Everything is under control. I'm going ham, I've been on the road. Every year I'm not one of the ones that make goals. I focus to stay composed. Still a lot of things that I can't let go.
And then
I let them know. Drop more fire than boy that's air. But
yeah, I'm excited. I was gonna do something. Oh, it skipped my brain. I hate it. Nope, it's gone. Is this gone? Oh yeah, I was gonna say no, this is not what I was gonna do, but like look at my mood board I made the other day. I think it looks really nice. Boom! This is my character. No, I'm joking, you can't see it. So, boom! There you go. Second boom is a jump. I need to figure out where to put chat, but I think I have disappearing chat. I'm not sure if I have disappearing chat or not. I think I do. Can someone type something just so I can see? But I don't think I do actually. Second thoughts, I don't think I do. I have to put it. I need to put disappearing chat in there. Because I don't think I have it. Cough, cough. Coffee, cough, cough. I don't think I do. No, I don't. Okay. Alright, there you go. Should be fine now. I need to refresh it though, because it's coming up with old chats there. It's like it's updating, like. Bruh. Stop it. Get some help. Bruh. I need someone to write something. It's like it's about malfunction. Okay, are you gonna disappear now, or are you just gonna stay there? It's called disappearing chat, not hovering chat. There you go. Thank you. You heard me. Okay, so we have the character mood board. I was going for this makeup look with the Be Mine for the cutes kind of look, and then maybe I'll go for the I was thinking to go for the ones with the red hearts, like the eyeshadow look, but then I quite like the bottom one with the pink, and then you got the one heart in the eyelid, like Cupid's, not Cupid's bow. What is this called? I can't remember. The eyelid anyway. But instead of it being pink, it would be red for the red dress, and like pink for the white dress. I don't think you were here for this color, so if you're here, this is what I made the other day. And then the type of curls I had is like loose curls, because I know you want curly, but it's like I want to do loose curls. So yeah. I want to do this, but I want to make another scene with just the storyboard. I mean the mood board. So let's duplicate this. Solo, cam, and chat. Okay, let's revamp this one. So delete this. Actually, yeah, that's fine. Then delete. Oh, I thought I was gonna meet at your house, but we can meet there as well. Then that's fine. I'm gonna, what's this background layout? No, script idea. This one I'm gonna delete. And then, fuck your feelings, no, this is not a joke. And then, You had to let her go. Blinded by love, but I'm so bold.
She thinks I'm evil, but she don't know what I know. For these emotions, man, I had to take a oath to let you do your thing and to never get involved. Cause I can't be the downfall of you. You don't care, but it's clear that I do. Self-harm, all these threats, look at you. Like that makes this easier to do. We're too fucking grown to let this brew. You just wanna
Might just keep it like with the chat just up there, actually, not disappearing. So, my bad. Please don't go. Come inside. Come inside. Let's see how that looks. Okay, so like the other one, I prefer this. I prefer this a lot. Because I want people to see, the story. I might make it a little bit even more. Oh, didn't mean to do that without taking the name. Is it this one? No. I just wanna kill somebody. I just wanna kill somebody.
I just wanna kill somebody. I just wanna kill somebody. I just wanna kill somebody. I just wanna kill somebody. I just wanna kill somebody. I just wanna kill somebody. I just wanna kill somebody. I just wanna kill somebody. I just wanna kill somebody.
Big up Steph and Outlaw. Thing. You will see killer instinct. If you look in my mind, you will see how I matter of things. I just wanna make music. Somebody go get my gun. It would end like this right now. Me with a pistol, and you looking pissed right now. My life is gonna take a U-turn, but guess what? Yours is too. I just wanna kill somebody. Alright, let's make this a bit wider. There you go. So it went from this to this. So it just moved a little bit. Yeah, I like this better because I want to show like more. My brother is amazing. When you get this high, no weed, no drink, just a little bit of patience and a little bit of stress, and then you got, ooh, my chest. So this is the first page, Valentine's love video. This one I could get rid of because I don't need it. Oh, I almost forgot the featuring Kalina part. today, today. Color elixir. And I'm gonna kill somebody today, today. Hey, wow. I haven't used this in a long time. I wanna use the wand, but I don't remember what wand it is. So I'm gonna just have to kind of match up the color. Or like do a kind of similar cover. What do you do? Wanna know what I mean? What do you wanna know what I mean? What do you wanna know what I mean? Oh my phone. Oh, 2222. What did he do? What did he do? Wanna know what I mean? Oh. What did he do? Wanna know what I mean? So stickers. What did he do? Wanna know what I mean? Sorry. I wanna make this smaller. What did he do? Wanna know what I mean? What did he do? What did he do? Wanna know what I mean? I wanna move this all up. Why isn't this? I say, why isn't this all moving? The hell? Why isn't it? What? Why isn't it moving?
Don't you hide, baby. Give me all of you, keep it 150. Forever be my slime even when I be tripping. Never push me away, don't let none cloud our vision.
Why? Why isn't it combined? This is merged.
Even if we beefing and we need our space, show me that you with me trying to
It's all merged together. Why is it being an asshole to me?
If I got your heart, you better say that then.
If it's on mine, alright, merge. Okay, so move everything. Ah! I'm gonna fucking beat up my computer. Oh wait, I need to change the song because I'm gonna get copyrighted. Whoop did you wanna know what I mean? That intro with the Play-Doh is so cool. Damn, my phone is so bad. That's funny. Damn, Orville. Don't hug Orville. Bruh. That's 6.7%. That's crazy. That is crazy even. I don't know why it's doing that, but okay. Normally, if you merge something all together, then they group up together, then you move all of them, but it's not moving all of them, is it? Right. Is it because it's limited, maybe? That's long. That's fine. Whatever. It's like, I didn't even... Right. This is so jarring! Yes, thank you! I was like, why isn't it working? Okay, I have to screenshot it because I'm on trial version. I thought I was still paying for subscription, but clearly not. And I don't have time to pay right now. So we have to cheat. All of them, all of them. What the hell? Why didn't it screenshot? What the fuck? What is going on with my computer, my internet, my YouTube, my... What the fuck? Why is it not screen clipping? Maybe they have protectiveness over the screen clipping. That's crazy. That is insane. That is diabolical right there. No, it's okay. It's fine. I guess I'm paying right now. I sound like a broke boy. I'm not broke, I promise. I'm just trying to save my money. Nice mood board, thank you. It's cute, right? Who would have thought? But what time is it? 10. Okay. I'm gonna get off in like half an hour because I need to sleep. But right. My friend Pat is an asshole. My friend Pat is an asshole. Just know. I didn't fucking do anything. Funny. Bro, it looks like I'm talking to myself, right? I'm not talking to myself. Aw, thank you, Guap. Appreciate the love for did I have any other videos that I wanted to watch today? I wanted to. Let me see if there's any creative minds that I've missed, because I really do like that channel. It's a really good channel. Can I play do you know if I could go up? Do you know if I can play Valorant on YouTube? Can I play Valorant on YouTube? I feel like a good Valorant game. But then it'll be unrelated to film though if I play Valorant. Like I'd rather just if I'm gonna play Valorant, I'd rather stream on Twitch or something. Like I want this channel to be for like film related stuff, you know? Or like, you know, if it was like a film game or like a film, like a music video, how to, or like, you know? So, or like music that you know, relates, if that makes sense. You know, they say if you spend 10,000 hours at your craft, it means that you should have mastered your craft. 10,000 hours. $10,000 in days is 416 days. So if you spend 416 days, which is a year and a bit, then then you should be a craft. You should be a master of your craft. Like if you practice 10,000 hours. Do you believe that? I want to know, do people believe that if you spend 10,000 hours at something, you should be a master? Roses are red, violets are blue. Stephanie killed me in Among Us. How dare you? I'm so dead. Because you deserved it. No, I'm joking. It's because you were sussy, so I had to kill you in Among Us. Also, that was like 3 years ago. It was 3 years ago, man. Get over it, please. Okay, I'm gonna watch another Creative Minds video. It's 1,000 hours of inspiration into 10 minutes. Is it? No, sorry. Actually, yeah, 1,000 hours into 10 minutes. I had to think about that. I was like, is it? I think it is. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream as well.
tears in your eyes and every step of our goodbyes.
This year I've schooled for over 1,000 hours of creative advice
Yeah.
from my favourite artists, looking for practical takeaways and inspirational stories that can support the creatives in this community.
Deep dive into that so it stands out from what everyone else in this room is doing, including me.
In the next 10 minutes then, I'll be trying to squeeze in a countdown of my top 10 favourite interviews and clips from this journey, cutting in some of my favourite pieces of advice that I've gathered along the way. I'm trying to make this description in the comment section below a valuable hive for the creative advice and artist interviews that this community loves. So if you found anything special that you've enjoyed yourself this year, I invite you to link it in below and let us know what it meant to you and your creative journey this year, if you feel comfortable. So with 9 minutes and
20 seconds
on the clock now, let's jump into it.
Number 10,
So
Rick
nothing.
Rubin.
So nothing.
I'm not a great finisher. I'm a better experimenter than a finisher. So I can tinker away for a long time. But the finishing, the last piece of it, you can set a deadline there and it actually might be a good thing.
Okay, so number 10 on the list, and yes, I had to kick this video off with a mention of Rick here. With his book, The Creative Act, dropping last January, Rubin's voice became deservedly loud in this creative advice corner of the internet.
You know, we're stuck in our small story
I like
of who we are and
Rick
what our lives
Rubin.
are. It's all a
I
choice,
really do like
and
Rick
we have the
Rubin,
power to
like-
change it.
It's easy to have preconceptions
Call him,
about the guru-style
Gandalf.
looks and semi-hero
'Cause
worship
he's
that surrounds
great.
Rick online. But I would recommend reaching through that if it troubles you a little, because at the heart, this book is super reflective and focused on handing real value to its audience.
It is true that it's a snapshot in time, and it's all essentially a diary. Without knowing that,
No, I'm not.
it's nearly impossible to put anything out.
At the end of this video,
Could
I'm
be
going to be linking
anyone.
the first part of my two-part series that I did on the Creative Act. But looking at the time now, we need to get on here.
Number 9, Kano and Little Sims.
I've realised that I am capable of more. I've come to a place where I'm okay.
We gotta streamline these ideas. We need Grammarly.
I've got your back.
Oh, cool.
With Grammarly by your side at every step of the writing process, you can nail your business pitch with confidence. So let's get going. Your assignment is due tomorrow. Welcome to Ideation Station.
I already have a lot of ideas for this one pitch.
Jumpstart your work with Grammarly. We can provide an outline for your ideas in a way that will make your assignment shine.
Ah, so this is how to write a business.
With it not working.
6 years ago, two great London artists sat down to discuss what it takes to break through, how they approach inspiration in their creative process, and what their home city of London means to them.
I find inspiration everywhere I go, but it's like I gather that and bring it home and then write.
Kano's a bit of a king when it comes to taking UK grime style rap and turning it into really fully formed albums. In the last decade, both Made in the Manor and Hoodies All Summer have given over a body of work with real cohesive storytelling and mature themes. I don't even feel the need to tell you what Little Sims is doing as an artist right now, but I'll be linking her Glastonbury set in the newsletter this week, as well as some of her early freestyle videos from the archives. And with that said, we better be moving.
Number 8, Nick Cave.
Okay, number 8 now, and this one's only just dropped. Rick Rubin again, but as interviewer now, popping up in a wide-ranging discussion with the artist Nick Cave.
We all knew fundamentally to our core that we would never be successful. No one really thought of things in terms of success, or that comes with that huge freedom. You know?
Another reason I wanted to put Cave into this video is because this year I read and really enjoyed the book on him, Faith, Hope and Carnage. It's a great one for songwriters or creatives of any kind to dip into when they're looking for motivation or just an ally along their journey. This week on the podcast I'm going to be doing some readings from a few of my favourite books that I've read across the year, so come check that out if you're interested. And with that said, let's get on.
Number 7, Action Bronson.
So this one might seem a little bit strange in the mix here, but when I was researching my video on category creation with Action, I came across this early footage of him. It reminded me of the truth that for most artists who you see break through, there's a long tail of other projects that they've tried tried along the way before the one that you see. As soon as I thought about making this top 10, I knew I wanted to include this one, not necessarily because of the content of the clip itself, but that story it tells us about Action, who went from trying to build some momentum 14 years ago online to absolutely nailing audience building in both the music and food scene.
Pineapple, fried rice and fish, carve my niche.
I'm going to link that category creation piece at the end of this video, and if you're ever bored of people talking to you about the importance of niche, this could be an interesting one to go check out.
For me, I take graffiti as an art, as an expressing of yourself. And when you do historical building, when you build something and it's beautiful, I think that's the same, you know, because you put something from you into it.
Number 6. Kings and Toys.
Over the last few years, I've really got back into a love of graffiti for its public storytelling, the way it sits for free in the everyday environment, and the obsessive nature of the artists.
Individuals writing their names on walls, expressing who they are in the most minute way.
Kings and Toys is a pretty canonical look into the graffiti scene in London and Europe in the mid-90s. I came on it when I was researching my piece on Alter Ego, and it 100% earns its place here.
Goldie's right there. Me, I'm here. You make that character. That's what graffiti did for people. It gave people confidence.
Over on the free newsletter this week, I'm going to put a bit of a resource base down with more great videos and podcasts that I've found this year, documenting the graffiti scene. And with that said, we better be getting on.
Step into Wix Studio, the platform for agencies and enterprises, and turn website layouts into an art form.
Number 5. Chloe Zhao.
This form of work and this industry breed unhealthy egos and expectations. Being stripped down to the essential, and I guess we could figure out who we are easier.
So this one hit for me when I was researching my video on filmmaking. The podcast tells Chloe's journey as a younger artist, that young creative person who tries to make a career for themselves and walks a bit of a tightrope between financial destitution and trying to make the work that they believe in.
Going forward in life, I'd rather hit the bottom than like just halfway, because I hit the bottom. So I sort of came out the other side.
This isn't some Hollywood portrayal of artistic success, but instead describes the complexity and sacrifice that lays at the heart of a lot of creative journeys. And yeah, it's just a great listen.
Number 4. Erykah Badu.
I don't know how to read
I
music.
love Erykah
Never understood
Badu.
theory. Not a great dancer. I'm a cool vocalist, but it just feels really good to me.
You know Erykah Badu? She's coming to London. I want to go see her. I need to double check when it is, when the tickets are coming out, because I want to go see her. You better call Tyrone. Call him.
Vocalist, but it just feels really good to me.
So I couldn't talk about the journey of this channel without putting an Erykah clip in here. After watching a bunch of her interviews for one of my earlier videos, it's her words that have often come to mind when talking about overcoming pressures and other people's preconceptions in my video scripts. Recognising that a lot of what I've watched in the past is now coming up in my understanding and starting to form my own viewpoint on the topics that I discuss.
It was how I expressed my anger or pain or joy or fear or love. Never underestimate the audience's ability to connect.
Facts.
Number 3. Tyler, the Creator.
I know TikTok
Alright,
is taking over, but
and if you've been
the
around
audience
it for a
isn't
bit,
dumb.
you'll
The
probably notice that
audience
Tyler's
is
a bit of a
smart.
staple. Not only because he was the first artist that I featured that really kicked up the viewership on this channel, but because he embodies the confident and multidisciplinary approach that a lot of creatives aspire to. And also Dogtooth was obviously a little bit of me this year.
Because of the way that like iTunes and Spotify things are mixed loud and super crisp in our ears up, they expect every single thing to sound like that and not taking in consideration what texture is. So when I made the Wilshire song, just sitting in a chair like this, and a mic like this, and I said keep it, because at that moment I said I won't ever feel like this again for this situation, and I put all that emotion there.
Again, now in the newsletter, I'm going to be putting a full list of all my favourite interview pieces with Tyler over the years. And with that said, it's time to jump into the top 2.
Couldn't resist him. His eyes were like yours. His love was exactly your
Number
shade
2.
of brown.
Amy Winehouse.
So I'd seen parts of this Amy documentary in the past, but it never really hit for me until I jumped in it in detail for my video on her. I'm a huge fan of the archive-based documentary storytelling here, and the story of Amy as an artist existing in that toxic, pressure-filled time in the UK music scene is a really valuable and interesting one to spend a couple of hours revisiting.
I think the more people see of me, the more they'll realise that all I'm good for is making tunes. So leave me alone and I will do the music.
The soundtrack for the movie became a real staple in my own listening. So if you like that kind of music, I'd really recommend you go check that out as well for some more acoustic-y and less listened to songs from our discography that really demonstrate some of the level of writing on display there. And with all that said, it's time to jump into number one.
Who's number one? Mac Miller. R.I.P. Mac Miller.
Number 1. Mac Miller.
Okay, honestly, sometimes I struggle bringing up Mac Miller in these videos because there's always a question that comes along with it about whether I'm being divisive with his material or going there too much. This is always a valuable question to revisit with this kind of stuff, but I'm putting this video at number 1 here because it's always been one of my personal favourite performances from Mac Miller in terms of style and the fact that he's just playing some music with his mates. This is also a bit of a sign off on my journey of releasing my videos on swimming this year, and a shout out to the community in terms of the support and sentiment that came back around those. The comments and people getting in touch with me about those pieces has definitely been a huge highlight in terms of this channel. Right, I don't want my perspective to be the end of this journey here. So again, that invite to link any interviews, podcasts, documentaries, books, anything that supported your creative journey over the last year in the comments below. As always, a huge shout out to the Patreons who are supporting this material for others.
Aww.
Thanks a lot to everyone for watching. And yeah, peace. See you next time.
2 weeks in a row, right? 2 weeks,
I really like his videos.
yeah.
Like, for real.
Did you just expect the success?
Because normally I'm just watching like YouTube videos and normally I'm falling asleep. But his videos don't make me fall asleep, which is good. Especially at this time of night, I'll be falling asleep. You know?
The creative act.
Right. That is me. I was gonna continue some preparation, but I think I'm gonna continue it tomorrow. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the videos that I also need to make an end screen. I just remembered, but I have to go to bed or at least lie down because I got work at 10 a.m. tomorrow, and then I'm also seeing Carla later after work, so I'm excited to see Carla, my bestie. She my best friend. Yeah, thank you to everybody who dropped by. Pardon me. Thank you to everybody in stream. So Kalina, Guap, Outlaw, Orville. Appreciate you guys for real. And anyone I missed. There's one more person, you know who you are. You know, since you a chicken, bitch. But yeah, thank you so much. I will be streaming again hopefully soon. I want to stream my productivity, so like when I need to do other stuff I might stream. Give this stream a thumbs up please if you enjoyed. Thank you for the hug, Colleen. Appreciate you. Yeah, if I missed you out, I'm sorry, but thank you so much. And hope you have a nice evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are, and happy Sunday. and I'm not gonna see you on Monday. So happy Monday. I hope you have a great week ahead. I might see you Monday, depending. Maybe Tuesday. Don't quote me on it though. That's why I didn't say too much. Yeah, so thank you. I don't have an end screen. It's a nice stream. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you so much.
To the people who turn me they back and
And
that
see
made
you
me so
soon.
ruthless. In the tropics with bear in the sun under umbrella. Shorty she dressed in that Margiela. We be flying the sky with no propeller. And when we touch down we dressing for good weather. Drop my girl at the store then I go get her. Scat in the back of the fleet with the red leather. As a youngin' I learned how to get better. That's in my goals and prepare for the big cheddar. To the top and young teller a trendsetter. Going real fast on the highway you stay riding. Never switched on my name you ain't defying. I know your heart and your love but you stay hiding. Mathematics all love and get divided. All of these goals on my pathway I stay grinding. On that jet we gon' fly out the DR. We turn that shit up to the Mac, got me excited. In the tropics with bear in the sun under umbrella. Shorty she dressed in that Margiela. We be flying the sky with no propeller. And when we touch down we dressing for good weather. Drop my girl at the store then I go get her. Scat in the back of the fleet with the red leather. As a youngin' I learned how to get better. Goals and prepare for the big cheddar. To the top and young teller a trendsetter. On. Girl you got me in my zone. Diamonds shining look like chrome.
But yeah, I've been Stephanie. I'm a cinematographer, videographer, all things creative, and I can kind of draw. Bye bye.
Drop it low and show me how you do it. Already know by the time you've been through it. Let me